You know that feeling, don't you? The one where the world just stops. One minute, you're on top of everything. The next, you're free falling. What if I told you that the worst moment of your life, that gut-wrenching public failure, could be the beginning of your greatest chapter? It sounds impossible, I know. But stick with me, because what we're about to explore isn't just about surviving a fall. It's about learning how to fly because of it. We're going to walk through the fire and come out stronger on the other side. This is your story of resilience, and it starts right now. The sound is deafening, even in the silence. It's the sound of everything you've built crashing down. The air gets sucked out of the room, and your chest tightens. You can feel the eyes on you, 100, maybe 1,000, burning holes into your skin. They're a mix of pity, disappointment, and maybe even a little satisfaction. Your face is hot. Your hands are cold and clammy. You try to speak, but the words catch in your throat, tangled in a knot of shame. This is it, the moment of impact. The public, undeniable failure you always feared, but never truly believed would happen. It's not a nightmare you can wake up from. This is real, and the weight of it is crushing you. You want to disappear, to rewind time, to be anyone but you, right here, right now. Do you remember how it all started? That spark of an idea, so bright it kept you up at night. You sketched it out on napkins, filled notebooks, and told your closest friends about it with a fire in your eyes. Remember the sacrifices? The late nights fueled by cheap coffee, the weekends you gave up, the no's you said to friends and family, all because you were chasing this dream. You poured your heart, your savings, your very soul into this. It was more than a project. It was a piece of you. You could see the finish line. You could almost taste the victory, the validation of all that hard work. You truly believed this was your moment, the culmination of everything you'd ever worked for. You stood on that precipice, ready to leap, absolutely certain you would soar. And then, the fall. Now you're in the abyss. The days that follow are a blur of gray. You avoid mirrors because you can't stand to see the person looking back. You scroll through social media, and every post of someone else's success feels like a personal attack, a reminder of your own spectacular defeat. The congratulations you imagined are replaced by whispered conversations you can't quite hear. The voices in your head are the loudest, though. They replay the failure on a loop, pointing out every mistake, every wrong turn. You're a fraud, they whisper. You let everyone down. You're not good enough. Guilt is a heavy blanket you can't shake off, and shame is its suffocating partner. You feel isolated, like you're the only person in the world who has ever felt this broken. You just want the pain to stop, but it feels like a permanent resident in your chest. Then, one morning, something shifts. Maybe it's a sliver of sunlight cutting through your blinds, or a text from a friend who just says, "Thinking of you," with no questions asked. It's small, almost insignificant, but it's there, a crack in the suffocating darkness. You find yourself taking a deep breath, a real one, for the first time in what feels like forever. You look outside, and the world is still turning. People are still living their lives. And in that moment, a quiet thought surfaces, a tiny rebellion against the despair. What if this isn't the end? It's not a shout. It's a whisper. It's not a solution, but it's a possibility. A glimmer, the first flicker of a match in a vast, dark cave. It's the realization that while the project failed, you didn't completely break. You're still here. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough to start with. This is where the rebuild begins. It's not glamorous. It starts with one small, deliberate action. Maybe it's making your bed, or going for a 5-minute walk. The goal isn't to conquer the world. It's to prove to yourself that you can still do something. Next, you have to talk about it. Not to the whole world, but to one person you trust completely. Say the words out loud. I failed. Let the shame out into the open air. You'll find that it loses some of its power when it's not a secret you'll be holding alone. Then get a notebook. Don't write about what went wrong, not yet. Write down what you learned. Did you learn how to manage a budget? How to lead a team? How to be brave? Acknowledge these skills. They are your assets, forged in the fire of your failure. They didn't disappear when your project did. This process is slow. It's one step, then another. It's about rebuilding your foundation, brick by painful, powerful brick. Look at you now. The storm is past. The sky isn't perfectly clear, but you can see the sun. The shame that once felt like a permanent part of you is now just a scar, a story of resilience. You've learned something profound. Your worth was never tied to your success. Your worth is in your courage to try, your strength to endure the fall, and your wisdom to get back up. That public failure didn't destroy you. It stripped you down to your core and showed you what you're truly made of. You move differently now. You're more compassionate, both with yourself and with others. You're less afraid of failure because you've met it, stared it in the face, and survived. This isn't just a comeback. This is a transformation. You're not starting over from scratch. You're starting from experience. This is your new dawn, and the view from here is clearer than it ever was before. Thank you for walking this path with me. If this story resonated with you, if you've ever felt that fall, know that you are not alone. There is a whole community of us who understand. Please, share your own story of resilience in the comments below, because your experience could be the glimmer of hope someone else needs to see today. Hit that like button if you found value in this, and subscribe for more content about turning life's biggest challenges into your greatest strengths. Remember to be kind to yourself. We'll see you in the next one.